Good evening, everyone. Legal marijuana is coming to the Buckeye State, but only in a very limited way.
The medical marijuana law signed by Governor John Kasich makes pot available to patients of about 20 serious or chronic illnesses. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsh shows us how this law will work for buyers and sellers and patients.
This is Nicole Scholten. She's a 12-year-old kid with cerebral palsy and intractable epilepsy.
The stories told to Ohio legislators earlier this year were heart-wrenching. Parents pleading for the legalization of medical marijuana, something 24 other states had already done. Have you ever thought of moving to another state?
Well, of course, that is one of the extraordinary choices in front of families like mine. Uprooting our fragile families to legal states like so many others are doing. I mean, it's a phenomenon called cannabis refugees.
Now, those refugees can apparently stay home. Ohio has legalized medical marijuana. The bill signed by Governor Kasich is very restrictive, much different than the marijuana amendment rejected last year by voters. No recreational marijuana, no home growing, and no smoking joints. The medical marijuana can be vaporized or used in oils or edibles. Growers and sellers must be licensed by state agencies, and doctors must be certified to recommend medical marijuana. It may take about a year for all of this to happen and for medical marijuana to actually become available in Ohio. Patients must receive a doctor's recommendation. The form cannot be called a prescription because marijuana is still illegal federally. So it will be sold at newly created dispensaries, not at pharmacies. This does not automatically mean that medical marijuana will be available down the street from you. Dispensaries cannot be located near schools nor daycare centers, for example, and the locality where you live, city, village, or township, can either limit the number of dispensaries or prohibit them altogether. Jeff Hirsh, Local 12 News.
Well, this is the law right here. Look how thick this is. There's so many particulars about this law and a lot of questions which a newly created Marijuana Control Commission will have to address as it relates to this. For example, because marijuana is still illegal under federal law, most banks won't even touch the money, which turns marijuana into a cash business. That then raises all sorts of security issues.
And the